Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me for a prayerful pause in your day, a few minutes to set aside everything else and focus on something greater than ourselves. So today, sometimes you just feel like God is paying attention and following your lead. Of course, I jest. Every once in a while, maybe I realize I'm in sync with where God is leading. Let's not confuse who the leader is here. But this has happened in the last 24 hours. Yesterday's prayerful pause was about shielding ourselves from ambient energies. And then last night's evening prayer service, we focused on what does it really mean and what does it feel like when we rest in the Lord. So imagine my pleasant surprise today when I woke up and I was reading through my meditations that I do, and the one from Daily Word from Unity, that's one of my faves, today sort of picks up on the theme. So I want to continue it with you. I'll read it and then we'll chat a little bit. The mantra today is let go and let God. So easily said. I know people that it just drips off their lips. Oh, let go and let God. But really doing it, there's the rub. The subtitle is I relax into the divine flow. That makes sense to me. Just going to relax. That's sort of like resting in the Lord. I'm going to relax into the divine flow. And here's how it reads. It's just a couple of short paragraphs. God's love and goodness flow through my life like a river that can never run dry. To receive, however, I must let go and let the awareness of God pour into me. Let go of what we see around. Let the goodness of God pour into me. The awareness of God. Like the operator of a dam, I love this picture. I can create resistance and stop the flow of water from coming through. Or I can create an opening and let the water in. I open the floodgates and allow spirit to flow unimpeded when I practice gratitude and faith. I acknowledge and express thankfulness for my blessings every day, from the beauty of a flower to the companionship of a friend. I give generously of my time, my service, and treasure, sharing my gifts with the world. When I am afraid or anxious, I connect with my faith and know that I can trust divine order. When I relax and let go, I open myself to the divine flow. And I think that continues our idea of shielding against the ambient energies that are all around us that are trying to suck us down. And instead allows that flow to happen, like opening the floodgates on a dam, that allow the flow to happen, the flow of the Spirit to happen. And the biblical quote that they give for today is from John chapter 3, verse 27. John answered, "No one can receive anything except what has been given from heaven." So this divine flow is divine. It comes to us from heaven. Last night in the prayer group, we were talking about any habits or tricks that we have, because we all want to rest in the Lord. We agreed that it feels wonderful, it feels great. There's a calmness and a security and a groundedness with that. But that when we're in the midst of things, sometimes we forget or we just don't take the time, or we're overwhelmed or something. So I don't know. One person said prayer. I start and end my day with prayer. That helps, and for sure. One of my favorite sayings is the day that is hemmed with prayer is less likely to unravel. But it's more than that, I think. It's that we have to remember to do it. And I don't know about you, but I like visual cues. Some people, my children, for instance, they will use their phones to set up an alarm to remind them to do something. I'm starting to do that. It's a really great feature, you know. Hey Siri, set the timer for 5 minutes or whatever. But I'm old school enough that it also helps me to see something right in front of me in my environment. So I've been known to take 3x5 cards or a sheet of paper and just write something like "Think God" and post it near a clock that I'm likely to look at, or on the refrigerator door, or medicine cabinet, wherever it is that I'm likely to be throughout the day, whether it's "Thank God" or "Thank God" or "Remember to pray" or "How's Jesus doing?" Those kinds of things. So that might help. I don't know. Might help you. I'd be interested in knowing what tricks of the trade you've developed over your lifetime to keep yourself in that space where we can rest in the Lord. It's all part of that shield against the ambient energies. But that image of opening and closing the floodgates, I like that. It's very similar to one I've shared with you before about how we have a zipper and we get to control the zipper of how open we're going to be to the world. The thing is, we want to be open to the positive energies. We want to be open to the love and the gratitude, and that is set by our intention internally. Where are we going to? What do we choose to see and act upon? So we control the zipper's on the inside, or we control the floodgates, how much energy is going to pour through us. It's also we control the filters on how much comes into us. And we do it with God's help. And when we do that, we rest in the Lord. I hope you have a great day resting in the Lord. This is being uploaded on a Friday, so we're looking at a weekend. I'll be back with you on Monday. May you have a great weekend. Our worship service will be posted as of 5:30 this evening Eastern Time. So feel free to join. We have a great guest preacher this week, and it's communion. So I invite you to come to that, even if you don't want to participate. I think it's going to just be a great service. Hope to see you in church. All right, everybody. I'm Pastor Deb Swift of South Presbyterian Church in Rochester, New York, and you've been watching A Prayerful Pause with the Pastor. Time to think of something greater than ourselves for a few moments. If you'd like to learn more about South Church or see more of our videos, either the Prayerful Pauses or our worship services, please visit our YouTube channel at South Church Rochester. That address, as well as our website, are on the end cap here. God bless. Take care. Be well. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.